Banger after banger.
What's going on, guys? It's your boy Big Hero Grizz back at you with another one. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. Leave me a thumbs up. Hit me up on social media. Hit me up on TikTok. Hit me up on the community post. Hit me up on Twitter X. Hit me up on Malcolm X. Hit me up on Malcolm X Boulevard. Hit me up with the X-Man. Hit me up on X Force, X Factor. You already know the vibes, and I'm back at you with your SummerSlam predictions video. And man, I gotta say, SummerSlam, it looks pretty good. It looks like a pretty good show. 8 matches on the card. That's a lot of matches for WWE standards. You know, lately they've been doing a lot of 5, 6 matches tops on the PLEs. So the fact that they're having 8 matches lets you know how big SummerSlam is. So big that a couple matches got knocked off. You know, Trish Stratus versus Becky Lynch was supposed to happen. That got knocked off. Rumor has it Raquel versus Rhea Ripley was supposed to happen. That kind of got delayed. So it is what it is, man. These are the breaks. These are what happens when you have Slim Jim Battle Royals and Kid Rock performing on your premium live event. But with that being said, man, let's get into these predictions. Of course, leave me your predictions in the comment section below. And we're gonna kick it off with the aforementioned Slim Jim Battle Royal, aka the LA Knight Invitational. Which, I mean, this has to be the night that LA Knight finally wins. You know, he gets his PLE showing, his showcase. People were begging for it. People were pleading for it. How could you not have LA Knight on SummerSlam? Well, you got him in the Slim Jim Battle Royal. And seeing how LA Knight won a match on SmackDown, I'm kind of leaning towards the fact that LA Knight might not win. He's probably going to get the biggest reaction out of everybody in the Battle Royal. But I'm thinking he's not going to win. I'm thinking they're going to like do some shicey stuff and like give it to Grayson Waller or somebody like that. I want LA Knight to win, but I wouldn't be surprised if they gave the victory to someone like a Grayson Waller. Just to stick it to the fans, just so people can cry and complain on the internet. You already know how WWE does. You already know how they get down. So I'm going to give the victory to Grayson Waller for the Slim Jim Battle Royal. As for the rest of the card, we have Ricochet taking on Logan Paul, and a lot of people are speculating that this might be the opening match because Logan Paul said it himself on his podcast. His brother Jake is fighting the same night, so he would really like to be the opening match so he can make it from Detroit to, I think the fight is in Las Vegas. So if he's the opening match, it's totally possible for him to make it there in time to see his brother, you know, get beat up or win possibly. So I wouldn't be surprised if old Logan Paul got the win. Outside of him wrestling The Miz and wrestling with The Miz in that tag team match, I don't think he's actually won a match. So I'm feeling that this might be the night that Logan Paul finally gets a win. He lost to Seth Rollins. He lost to Roman Reigns. He didn't win Money in the Bank. He didn't win the Royal Rumble. So I'm feeling like Logan Paul's going to take this one. He's going to take the win. Sorry, Ricochet. He's going to beat you in front of your own fiance. Cold World. Ricochet, I personally wouldn't let that happen to me if I was you. But, you know, Logan Paul's going to get the win. Next up, we have Ronda Rousey taking on Shayna Baszler in a match that kind of sort of came out of nowhere, but they've been doing a really good job of building up the hype, making sure that you understand why Shayna Baszler turned her back, essentially turn heel-ish, but really turn face because nobody really likes Ronda Rousey like that. So with that being said, also the fact that Ronda Rousey has said that, you know, well, it's been speculated that Ronda Rousey kind of wants out of the WWE, maybe going back to UFC, I don't know. But there has been speculation and rumors that Ronda Rousey wanted her last match to be against Shayna Baszler. And you know, in typical wrestling fashion, if you're on your way out, you got to put your ops over. So I'm giving this win to Shayna Baszler. She really deserves it, man. Yeah, she's kind of had like a off and on run as far as the main roster goes. So I really feel like a win over Ronda Rousey would do wonders for Shayna Baszler, and they can start building her up, possibly beating Rhea Ripley somewhere down the line. Who knows, man? But I'm gonna give this win to old Shayna Baszler. Also, can y'all give Shayna Baszler her old theme back? Her new theme, it ain't it. I like the old theme better. So give Shayna Baszler the win. Give Shayna Baszler her theme back. You know, do that for me, please. Huge. Next up, we have Drew McIntyre taking on the Intercontinental Champion, the Ring General Gunther, probably being accompanied to the ring by Giovanni Vinci and Ludwig Kaiser. And listen, Drew, I like you, buddy, but I gotta give this one to Gunther. The big honky tonk man record, man, is right there. It's like a few months away. I don't see them ending Gunther's reign anytime soon. Could Drew McIntyre possibly be the one that does it? Maybe, but not this night, not on SummerSlam. I don't see that happening. So I'm gonna give this win to old Gunther. He's probably gonna chop the beard off of Drew McIntyre's face, which would be unfortunate because Drew McIntyre has a very nice beard. All right, so next up we have in a triple threat match, we have Asuka defending her championship against Charlotte Flair and Bianca Belair. And listen, man, I think Charlotte Flair is undefeated at SummerSlam, so it's not looking too good. Me personally, I wouldn't mind seeing Asuka retain, hold on to that women's championship, man. Charlotte doesn't really need it. Honestly, Bianca doesn't really need it as well. I feel like Asuka needs the title a little bit more. On top of that, you have Io Sky, who has missed Money in the Bank. And ultimately, for selfish reasons, I want Io Sky versus Asuka for the championship. So I'm going to give this victory to Asuka. Asuka retains. I don't think Io Sky is going to cash in anytime soon, but I do want them to face each other for the WWE Women's Championship. It's getting real. It's getting real, man. Adrenaline in your soul. Suplex City. All that stuff. The battle of the neck tattoo versus the stupid chest tattoo. And low-key, people have been complaining about why this feud started, and that was with Brock attacking Cody out of nowhere and not really giving an explanation. Don't worry, I have the explanation for you. See, Brock Lesnar has the chest tattoo, which in my opinion looks really stupid. And I feel that Brock is offended because he feels that his tattoo should be the stupidest tattoo in wrestling. So that's why he attacked Cody, who has his neck tattoo, which a lot of people feel is the stupidest tattoo in wrestling history. So it's a battle with the dumb tattoos. Who has the worst tattoo, Cody or Brock? I think that's where this feud started. So with that being said, I'm gonna give this win to Cody. Cody needs it, man. We gotta start moving things forward as far as Cody finishing the story, whether it's him beating Roman or Jey. Cody's got to finish the story. I don't see him beating Seth for the title, so Cody needs this win a little bit more. Brock's gonna be okay. Brock can take a loss, disappear for a few months, come back out of nowhere and just beat up somebody else, and he'll be perfectly fine. So I'm gonna give this victory to the American Nightmare, dashing Martin Luther, Cody Rhodes himself. Alright, for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship, we have Seth Rollins defending his title against Finn Balor. And Finn Balor has been on a mission to make Seth Rollins his 7-year biatch. And I'm kind of torn because Seth Rollins has been doing a really great job of elevating the World Heavyweight Championship ever since he's won it and become the new World Heavyweight Champion. But the story really calls for Finn to win, because you have Damian Priest, who is Mr. Money in the Bank. You have Rhea Ripley, who's the Women's World Heavyweight Champion. And you have Dirty Dominic Mysterio, who's the NXT North American Champion. And if Finn loses, they're all gonna be looking like, "Yo, man, what you doing, bro? We're bringing Cole to the Judgment Day, and you're over here, looking like a big goof, not really doing anything. You're not really holding your own." So, this is kind of tough, man. This is tough. I'm gonna go for it, man. I'm gonna say Finn Balor is gonna be the new World Heavyweight Champion, man. Maybe Seth can win it back, but Finn needs it a whole lot more, man. Finn is going to be your new World Heavyweight Champion, and Judgment Day will be the most dominant faction in WWE today. Now, we get down to brass tacks, man. We get down to the cinema. We get down to the family. We get down to the bloodline. We get down to tribal combat. Jey Uso will be fighting his cousin, his blood, Roman Reigns, for not only the undisputed WWE Universal Championship, but the mantle of Tribal Chief. Who wants it more, man? Who's gonna take it? Will Jimmy Uso return? What will Solo do? Will there be a ref bump? Who knows? This is another one where I'm like, yo, man, of course Roman could win, and that would make sense. But man, it would be pretty cool just to see just a little change, man, just to see something different. It would be pretty cool to see Jey Uso come out on top and become the new Universal Champion. And not only that, but be the new Tribal Chief. I feel like there's an interesting story that could be told with that, because you have Jey Uso, struggling to find his place as the Tribal Chief, to get the respect not only of his family, but the respect of the locker room. People might not be as receptive of him being the Tribal Chief as they are to Roman, or maybe they might break him off a little bit more disrespect because he doesn't have the entire bloodline behind him. He might just have his brother Jimmy, or Jimmy might turn his back on him. We don't know. With that being said, Roman Reigns is going to retain. Roman Reigns is going to retain and still be not only the Tribal Chief, but the Universal Champion. But this also does create an interesting story, because I believe the stipulation was, if Jey loses, I think he's excommunicated from the family, so he's cut off from the bloodline or whatever. So that could be interesting as well. But Roman's gonna win. I'm not mad at it, but I would be pretty cool with Jey winning and becoming the new Universal Champion. But unfortunately, folks and jokes, I don't see that happening anytime soon. But guys, those are my predictions. Those are my picks. Let me know, man. Let me know what you think of my predictions. Do you think I'm right on the money? Do you think I'm absolutely wrong? Do you think I'm a complete idiot? Let me know. And like I said earlier, let me know your predictions in the comment section below. Are you excited for SummerSlam? What are you going to be watching? Because AEW Collision is on at the same time as SummerSlam. So are you going to be watching both at the same time? Are you going to be colliding? Are you going to be SummerSlamming? Are you going to be singing along with Kid Rock and him saying everything is woke? Let me know in the comment section below. Of course, as always, like, comment, and subscribe. You guys take care. Bees. I'm out. Peace.